Well, we are launching a new segment this morning here on Daytime. It's called Mom Time. We know right now a lot of us moms struggling to sort of keep everything together. This year has certainly presented so many unique challenges. So this segment will be devoted to getting info and advice to those of us who need it most. And we want to kick things off with a conversation this morning about communication. How to talk to your kids about the pandemic and school and all of the changes, especially if they are teenagers. We are joined this morning by Dana Skaggs. And Dana, thank you so much for being with us in our studio this morning.
It's exciting to be here.
Oh, it means we're making a few baby steps toward normalcy, which is always nice. And we've talked to you before, psychotherapists, you have clients that you see every day. You also do these podcasts, which I love because they're so easy to access, and you've tackled a lot of the COVID as we've sort of gone through the stages.
Yeah, there's a couple of podcast episodes about COVID, and because there's different phases of it. When we first started out in March, we thought, first of all, what in the world is going on, but we thought it was going to be temporary. So we were thinking, okay, just sort of buckle down for about a month or so, and even those of us in healthcare, we thought, okay, learn the telehealth and kind of, you know, figure out how to do it for a while, and then everything will go back to normal. And then it just kept going and kept going. And so then it's in a whole new phase now where people are starting to feel somewhat hopeless, and their frustration is rising, their patience is lowering. It's really starting to cause a lot of family issues, because you have families anyway. I mean, we're people, and people have problems, and people make mistakes. And so normally at home, you have mom and dad going off to work, or dad going off to work, mom's got her thing, or she's going, you have kids going off to school, then you come back, you're together. But with all this pandemic stuff and the COVID crisis, everyone has been kept together for long periods of time. And that has gone on and on and on. And so the level of crises within the home has increased.
And a lot of times, families, at first, I think we were all talking and communicating and trying to get through this together, and I think everybody was very positive. And now as it's continued, especially I think for teenagers, younger kids seem to be adapting a little bit better. But teens, when you're communicating with a teenager anyways, it can be a challenge. But really important conversations. I think as parents we get nervous when it comes to our teenagers.
Yes, I mean, we're nervous anyway, because the teens, they're starting to kind of find their own way. Because when the children are younger, parents are more in control. For the most part, depending on the personality of the child. I've had three myself, very different personalities. But for the most part, when the children are younger, you're much more in control, like where they go, what they wear, what they're doing, who they're doing it with. But then when they start to get older, it's coming into a phase where the teenager is starting to try to find him or herself. And that may or may not be what is in line with what the parents want that child to do, or to wear, or to say. And so even without all the COVID pandemic, you've got some kind of, going on between the parent and the teen. And with this stuff going on, they're missing the structure. The teenagers, they remember a lot of what it was like going to school. They're very social, most. And so they're missing the structure of school. Even if they don't really like class that much, it's a structure. You get in your car, or somebody picks you up, or you get on the bus or whatever, and you go to your school and you have classes, and you see different friends or acquaintances in each class. You have your teachers. They're missing that structure. And the social needs, it's changing. There's a lot of social media stuff going on, and that's pro and con. Great that they can connect, but there can also be a lot of scary stuff that gets kind of,
Absolutely. So how do you tell, as a parent, how do you keep your pulse on what's really going on inside? Because I feel like they hide some of that.
They do. Sometimes they don't even know what to think about their own thoughts. And to express them out is risking rejection. And so that's a scary thing. It's scary for all of us, really. But for teens, they're just kind of launching out. So one thing is listen. So many people, and this is across the board really, it's hard to find someone who will just close their lips and listen. So if you have a teenager and they're talking to you, Listen. Don't try to control the conversation. Don't make it about you. Listen to what they're saying. Maybe have some time for one-on-one, especially if you're in a family where there's multiple siblings. It's hard to find just one-on-one time, and sometimes a teenager has something that he or she might want to share with you, but they feel uncomfortable with a lot of people around. So maybe arrange a time to just get in the car and just go for a drive. Just one-on-one time, and listen. Let them talk.
It's funny when you said that, because that was always our time on the way to school or on the way home. So you've taken that out. You've got to make that intentional and make that happen. Dana, great to have you on the show. We're going to give everybody your information. She does a podcast. It's wonderful. She's covered so many topics. PhoenixandFlame.com to get more information, and she's also got a website, danaskaggs.com, and that will lead you over to that podcast. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Are you looking